Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more 1212 AD for you today, and this is a glorious battle that we have here. The Pope and the Kingdom of France are at war in today's battle. Yes, the most Catholic of nations is going up against the head of the Catholic Church. The Pope here cannot deal with this insurrection within the Catholic Church, and he is ready to crush the French at any cost. And here we go. You can also see the French General Joan of Arc going in here and going after the Ritterbrüder here. Some Teutonic Knights coming to serve their Pope, and this is going to be an interesting fight, that's for sure. You can already see gendarmes here trying to save gunners. They're being definitely for sure caught out. We have some more gendarmes over here, all high period as well, going against Ritterbrüder that is late period. So I mean, that tier 2 against 3, that is not good for the French, that's for sure. You can see gunners and stuff setting up. We've got archers as well. We have some Garda Scots here, longbows. We've got some Scotsmen already. They're actually, instead of going to use their bows, they're going to just charge in. This is a really strange tactic, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I would be firing into the backs of these Ritterbrüder and trying to do as much damage to them as possible. Same on this side, 3rd Company E coming in. A strange tactic, that is for sure. Gunners over here we have setting up. They're going to be taking on some like Amuni de Arm. These are like some Italian infantry here. These guys look pretty solid. Tier 2, looking pretty damn nasty. But yes, I'm looking forward to playing more 1212 with the recent update. And I mean, battles like this are just always exciting to watch. Just to see like the tactics and see like what beats what. I mean, we've got halberds coming up here, some Swiss halberdiers coming up. I don't know if this is a new unit or they just rename it. Swiss Roosevelt, but it's been caught out by the swords here of the Pope. Swords of the Pope. I mean, as a Pope myself, I've got a root for the Papal States. But as you can see, a General's Bodyguard, not looking too great for the Papal States. He looks like he's charged into a bunch of crossbows and shock infantry, and he is in real trouble. Get him out of there. Save His Holiness. But here we've got a shock infantry in here as well, supporting against Joan of Arc. I feel like this is not a good fight here for the Papal States. I mean, Joan of Arc's a pretty strong general. It's supported by shock infantry. There's a little bit of infantry. Well, actually, there's no infantry in here for the Papal States. They have cavalry, which is routing, and they have a general in here. That general should have just got out of there and just run for his life. The army of the Papal States is still arriving on the battlefield in dribs and drabs. There's like Hospitaller Knights still arriving. Got pole arms arriving. You can see here the French are helping to defeat the Ritterbrüder bit by bit. They've sent those other ones packing there. These ones are soon to break. Over here, though, this is a real problem for the French. There's these swords here keep flanking around. They're pinning down these handgunners, get them in combat, but they are also like allowing these polearms to get free kills. They just like retreat and then surround these guys. The swords here, though, look at this, 124 and wavering. This is a real trouble, and this has been broken by crossbows. What's the sword unit here doing? Save your comrades. Get out of there, boys. Ritterbrüder breaking. I mean, this is the thing. Once you get infantry, you need to pull the cav out. You need to be get it operational. We've got some polearms here. They look like they're going to try going against the dismounted French chevaliers. Always a good idea. Yes, if you're enjoying seeing 1212 on the channel and would like to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And if you do not, you will end up like the Papal General. You'll end up dead and buried. I'm joking. I cannot make it. I can have you assured that you will not die if you don't subscribe. But maybe you will. Maybe you will. Maybe some random gendarme will just come and cut you down.
The men are broken and running for their
But as you can see, this is doing major damage to the morale here of the Papal States. Ritterbrüder wavering. I mean, that sword over there keeps thinking about breaking, wavering. Already one has broken. That's not a good sign. I mean, you can see archers up here. They're not even being engaged by anything, and they're just wavering. The sheer sight of the French army is enough to scare them off. It seems like the gendarmes doing pretty well. They've managed to get themselves out of combat. You can see here, really good. Halberd's been broken here. These are the Swiss halberdiers earlier. I think they're being damaged by the gunners. Morale-wise, yeah, they broke. And you can see the polearms here just better. I think they just brought maybe better polearms. The shock infantry as well, supporting in that fight, did really well. So at the moment, France is certainly getting pushed back here over on this side, but he's helping to waver these polearms with the gunners, making some good shots. Yeah, I mean, this is what gunners do. They don't get kills necessarily, but they break morale. They're doing a really good job there. So yeah, well done to them. I mean, they're actually dueling with the gunners of the Papal State as well. So we're interested to see how that one goes. You can see a cav now in behind there. We have gendarmes high in behind these boys. They're ready to charge. Like the nobility of France here, and they're just ready to run into the back of these swords, who are already wavering, by the way. And in they come. Slammed in. And they break those swords instantly. Just like that. I mean, it's just now picking apart, like, where the Papal State's weakest. With low morale, they're in real trouble. I mean, looks like they're doing the right thing. I mean, well, I say actually, there's light bows I thought were focusing on this cab. It's what they should be hitting. Try and take that out. See, we've got some more gendarmes over here as well. High period. They just need to run up this hill, take out these archers. Palms here, getting caught out of position as well. Never a good sign. Did they break? What did they break? Oh, they broke the archers here. There's Goss they were fighting. That's all they were fighting. Jeez, not a good fight for France there. Palms did break. They were 140 out of 160. Shows how much damage you can do when you lose a general in 12-12. So for you guys, like, obviously don't try and general snipe like in a cheesy way, like with artillery or something. But if you can get the general, you know, kill him in combat, that's always an honourable way to kill him. Face him, like kill him face to face, not from a long distance away. But if you can do it, it may win you the game. Unless obviously you lose your general pretty in the same battle, then it's anyone's game. And that's always the best advice as well. If you lose your general in a match like this, just make sure you're beelining for their general. Just trying to even up the odds and try and get that morale, like, so neither of you have great morale if you have no general. That's always the way to go about it. See, the hospitalists here though, they're doing pretty well. I mean, one of them's losing, one of them's winning. Rank archers they're fighting, jeez. Jeez, not good, looking good. Cavalry advantage as well, obviously now is massive with the French. I mean, the rear Bruder kind of just got tied up in this fight here against pole arms and stuff like that, which is an absolute nightmare for rear Bruder. Do not want to be caught up there. They also like died fighting Joan of Arc over here. This is a pretty costly fight for the cavalry of the Papal States. Yeah, they did a pretty good job. I mean, you can see up here on the hill that like the archers have been routed. But yeah, it seems as though the last few minutes that there are of this battle, which I'm surprised there's so many minutes left. It seems as though France is going to try and beat them with an infantry fight. Like these Culverinas. I mean, France has been throwing in a lot of range units into combat, which has certainly been an interesting move. There you go, they broke those swords. What is yet to go? I mean, it's just a shock infantry up here. These guys actually are holding on a long, long time. And there you go, that is the battle, I think. Yeah, I don't know why it was saying there was 4 minutes left, but there was apparently. Close victory there for France, who has routed the entire papal army. It's a sad day. As a pope myself, I do not want to see the papal army get destroyed. But, I mean, they have the power of God on their side. They will come back. And they will try and get a victory over the French. I'd like to see maybe a rematch, maybe with larger French armies, more French armies and papal armies. That'd be quite fun. But yeah, so this one was sent in by Lance Spaghetti, who was playing as the Kingdom of France. He got 207 kills with his dismounted French chevaliers here. You got the Swiss halberdiers, 193 kills. You got gendarmes with 341 kills, some very good kills there. And then we have Ferren Carelli, who was playing as the Papal States. 263 kills with his dismounted Hospitaller Knights, 90 kills with these swords. His cav not having a great time. His general actually getting the most kills for any of his cav with 59. But yeah, a really rough game. I know Lance is a pretty experienced 12-12 player, so yeah, it's always a tough fight against him. But yeah, I will be hopefully doing more 12-12 as more replays come to me, like here and there. I am obviously like with these this new update. It's taking a little bit of time for people to send in some replays. But if you have some 12-12 replays and you want to send them in, feel free to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. Always in need of more epic 12-12 sieges and battles and scenarios. Feel free to send them in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.